So, how do I choose an allotment plot? So there's so many questions to ask when choosing your allotment plot, but hopefully a few of these will give you some help of what to ask and what to look for. An allotment garden, often just called an allotment in the UK or a community garden in North America, is a plot of land made available to grow fruit and vegetables. Allotments are becoming popular to grow your own vegetables and fruit. Official allotments are owned by local councils and often change hands in the autumn. There can be a long waiting list, so it's good to get on the list straight away. You can also try churches or private community allotment sites. Don't be over ambitious, take on too much at once. Ask if quarter or half plots are available if time is short. If you've been given a chance to look at a plot, here's some questions to ask and some tips to find out. So one consideration is how far is the plot away from your home. If it's walking distance, or whether you can drive for it. Because if your plot is too far away from home, you might get put off from going down there. So one thing is about car parking. How far can you park your car to your plot? If it's a long walk, walking down with a barrel full of manure or compost might be a problem. Can you drive on your plot, or do you have to park at the main gate and walk down? Water. How is the water supplied? Is there a water trough? Are there taps? Is there troughs at the end of your plots? Or even some allotment plots have wells and you have to pump your water. Some allotment sites don't give the opportunity and you have to save your own water. This is a question to be asked. Also, if you have a tap, are you allowed hose pipes? There could be a rule that you're allowed hose pipes but no sprinklers. That's another question to ask. Trees or plants. Check if there's any established fruit trees on your plot, or whether your site allows trees in general. There may be restrictions onto dwarf trees or restrictions onto cordon trees, but that's worth a question. Check out which way the sun will rise. The sun rises from the east and it goes to the west. That could be a good point to choose your plot, whether you're going to get any shade on your plot. If there are any neighbouring trees, check to see whether any of the trees shade the plot during any time of day. Ask if there's any bindweed, horsetail or ground elder in around the plot or nearby plots. Ask why the plot has been empty and how long it's been empty, and if there was a reason why it was empty. All these little questions may help you decide. Check if there's any deposits to pay. On my allotment site, we have to pay a deposit, and if it's not cleared when you leave, you lose the deposit, and the deposit is used to clear your plot. So that's a question to ask. On some council allotment sites, there's a guideline, and you have to cultivate a certain amount of land within a certain amount of time. So check what the rules and regulations are. So you have to do it in a quick time. If you've got enough time, it's also worth considering. And also, can you grow flowers? Flowers and vegetables together is another question. So not all allotment sites come with toilets or facilities, so it may be worth just checking beforehand if there's any nearby garages, cafes, anywhere else nearby that you can use the facilities, because there's nothing worse than needing to use a bathroom and then having to go home when you're halfway through your day. It's also a good consideration. So allotment gardening is a great community, and always good to chat to your neighbours, get some good hints and tips, and even swap flowers, fruit and veg, seedlings. It all helps. Makes a great environment. So check if your plot's in good condition or overgrown. If there's nettles in the soil could be still good underneath. Darker soil normally dictates it's better, but also ask if it gets dry or if it gets waterlogged. Check if your plot is straight or on a slope. If it's on a slope, the water will drain away. If you're at the bottom of the slope, the water will get waterlogged. If your site gets waterlogged, then making raised beds and higher the soil level may help you in this situation. So check if you're allowed greenhouses or sheds or even polytunnels allowed on the plot. That could help for future planning. So bonfires are a great way to clear the rubbish, but check if your allotment site allows bonfires. Some allow them between September and April, and then not during the summer. So check the rules and regulations. So ask if your allotment site has any machinery available. Some allotment sites rent out or let you borrow lawnmowers, trimmers, even rotovators, and that would be a great help if that was available on your site. So I hope these help with choosing your plot. It's a great community, and it's good to get some exercise too, and also the fruit and veg that you eat might not always be the cheapest, but it'll be the tastiest. So thank you very much. Cheers for watching.